even things up before the series heads back for Game 5 in Phoenix, and we're underway. And it's been so nice to have the fans back and Laker playoff basketball back in LA. Of course, last year's championship, all the playoff games in Orlando, Florida. But Thursday night was a great night for the Laker fans, a chance to watch and cheer on some playoff basketball. Nice feet inside, Booker to Ayton, who has been terrific so far in his first playoff series, and the Suns get on the board first.
I like the mentality, pushing the basketball, playing with pace. Puts so much pressure on your defense and gives you easy opportunities offensively.
Drummond struggles with the dribble, ball deflected out of bounds, turnover. So close eye on Chris Paul. The range of motion is what you can notice. Tough for him to shoot. Hasn't shot many threes, even struggling from the free throw line. As Bridges cuts across the lane, soft bounce won't go. Drummond the rebound.
The pass was off target, but a terrific cut by Bridges.
And here's James. James pulls up, jumper rattles in and out. Fight for the rebound. Taken by Jake. Efficiency. Suns were number 6 in that department. And both teams have played some strong defense through the first 3 games. Schroeder up top. Wes Matthews getting the start. Though Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a quad injury, has him out. Matthews, Ayton goes down a lane, lost the handle. Drummond able to pick it up and save it. And here comes James, coast to coast. Layup is good.
Suns. That's a formula for trouble.
Crowder stops, nice feet inside, and Ayton throws it down. Ayton has been in all 3 games so far.
And the way he's scoring is not like the traditional way of posting up. He's putting himself in position, offensive rebounds, under the rim for drive and kicks, and then sealing on pick and roll situations.
And offensively. Chris Paul finds room. Elbow jumper's good. And Paul knocks down his first shot. Obviously, because he's been so hampered, hasn't scored much. He's averaging just 6.7 points per game so far in the first 3. James passed up on a 3. Schroeder has been scoring very well in this series for the Lakers. James catches, 3-pointer. Matthews keeps it alive. And Davis has Booker on him. Schroeder fakes a pass, 3-pointer. Lakers have really struggled from 3-point range.
The paint right now as Paul misses a 3, so they don't get hurt there and make him score over the top.
Down the other end, Wes Matthews launches a 3-pointer. That's good. Matthews with his first start of the... Crowder tries a 3-pointer. That one way short. Schroeder on the break. Schroeder to James, and the finish. And a timeout call by Phoenix as the Lakers now with a 4. Now Davis gets up in the front court. James rattles in a 3.
That's similar to what Coach was talking about defending Davis. Ayton did his job. Kept LeBron on the perimeter, contested a 3, and you got to give up something.
Chris Paul down low against Schroeder, throws it back up top. Crowder. Crowder tries a 3-pointer. That one way on the break. Schroeder to James, and the finish. And a timeout call by Phoenix as the Lakers now with a 4-point lead. With his production, they need him desperately. And hopefully he can just keep getting better and better. James, long 3-pointer. That won't go. Crowder the rebound. It's LeBron James in the playoffs for the first time in their careers, these two pals. As Crowder gets to the rim, banks one home.
You love, respect, and have relationship with, but it's nothing like beating those guys, i.e. Pat Ewing, Jeff Van Gundy.
Early shot here in Game 4. Shot clock at 5. James against Bridges. Pass deflected and picked up by Paul. Throws it ahead to Booker. Booker stops. Little bump in, and he missed it. He was a little more concerned with getting contact than putting up the shot. And then threw it behind Ayton. James able to save it. The ball hit the baseline, so it's back up by 1. Suns were the best road team in the NBA this season at 24-12. Caruso's shot is short. Crowder ahead to Booker. And Matthews called for a reach-in before the shot attempt. Here comes Caruso. caught on a mismatch of Davis. Now Caruso comes up. Bridges is a great defender. Huge height advantage, obviously, for Anthony Davis. Turns, shoots, and scores.
That situation in the hands of Davis.
There's Booker. Booker had high-scoring games the first couple, but he has not shot the ball particularly well and turns it over again.
But talking to you earlier, Coach, you made the point. This Laker team is outstanding defensively.
So big. Look at that lineup they have out there right now. Caruso's a good 6'5", as Gasol hits the three.
Payne to Bridges. Johnson. Meanwhile, the Suns start off 1 for 6. Suns one of the best shooting teams in the league this season. Number 2 in the NBA in field goal percentage behind Brooklyn. But the Laker defense has caused them problems. Caruso pass through the hands of Gasol. And that's the 4th turnover for the Lakers. Booker, tough shot is good. And Booker now with 7 points. And Craig has come on now for the Phoenix Suns. Payne lines up the 3. He's been shooting the 3 ball extremely well. Kuzma tries a 3. Craig lost it, got hit in the eye. And Cameron Payne will bring it up the other. Payne tries yet another 3. That one off the mark. Kuzma the board. Davis down the other end. Surrounded. Gets it back out to Caruso. Marc Gasol tries another 3. Now the Lakers 3 for 11. Been from downtown. Here's Craig. Offensive foul call. Craig to Payne. 7 on the 24. Payne kicks it back up. Craig. Plenty of time to set. Nobody near him.
Much better job by Cameron Payne on that possession. You want him to be aggressive, but not just as a scorer. Be aggressive as a playmaker also.
Schroeder floats it up and in. Schroeder averaging just under 20 a game in this series.
And got a good look.
Craig on the drive, left-handed. Can't get it to fall. Gasol, the defense and the rebound. Craig thought he was fouled. He's upset. Slow to come back up the other way. Davis out to Schroeder. Schroeder lines up the 3-pointer. It's good. 5 early points for Schroeder. Booker draws the foul.
So far in this playoff series.
And I echo that also. He's a great player. He's a superstar in my opinion. A franchise guy, and didn't get enough credit because we fell in love with Chris Paul as an MVP candidate.
So far in this series. Meanwhile, nice block from Ayton down the other end. About a 4-second difference shot clock and game clock. Cam Johnson. Too strong. Rebound Kuzma. Phoenix has a foul to give. Kuzma drives past Craig, throws it up, misses. Gasol on the follow. They'll count it at the buzzer. We'll certainly look to review it, but it appeared he chipped